गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीबॉडी, हाउ आर यू? कैसे आप लोग? सब लोग ठीक है? इज एवरीबॉडी हैप्पी? ओके डियर स्टूडेंट्स, माई सेल्फ SP सर फ्रॉम Shubhraj Singh Children Academy. Dear students, once again welcome to my YouTube channel. Today that is on 22nd September. Sorry, today is 21st September. 21st September 2020. So dear students, today in our 12th business studies lecture, as we have already started the chapter number 8, that is controlling. This we have started. So students, in this chapter, in our last video lecture, we had learned about the importance of controlling. Today, in this lecture, we are going to learn the controlling process. What is that? The today's topic is controlling process. Controlling process. Dear students, today I'm going to give you a very summarized yes, dear students, I was talking about that today I am going to give you a very summarized discussion, a very nutshell or to the point discussion about the controlling process. The same process will be discussed in detail, that is on every step you will have to learn a separate question in coming videos. So today, at a glance, we are going to see that what is controlling process, what are different steps in the controlling process. Dear students, if we talk about the process of controlling process involve total 5 steps. The first one is setting performance standards. Controlling process, the first one, setting performance standards. Setting performance standards. It is a first step, the first step of controlling process. Setting performance standards means what? Under controlling, the management will first set certain standard. Which standard? Performance standard. Subordinates or the employees will be informed about that standard. The set performance standard is nothing but the target for the employees. Now, the employees will have to achieve that set performance standard. It is target set, means when in the first step, the management has set the performance standard. It means that the target is set for them. Then the second one is measurement of actual activities or the actual performance. Measurement of actual performance. So second one, measurement of actual performance. Measurement of actual performance. Dear students, in the first step, standards are set, means targets are decided, their performance standards are fixed, and employees will be informed, will be communicated that your performance should be like this. In the second step, when the employees will start the actual working, means standards are fixed, targets are fixed, employees are informed, they have started their doings, that is workings. Now the management or the manager or the supervisor who is there, he will go for the measurement of actual performance. Measurement of actual performance means what? The employees' performance will be measured, it will be observed by the supervisor. The supervisor will keep eye on the performance of the employees. So we have given the name to the second step, that measurement of the actual performance. Then the third step is comparison, or we can say that comparison of the actual performance with standards or set standards. Comparison of the actual performance with the standards. So it is a third step, that is comparison of actual performance with standards. So what's happening in the third step? In the first step, what was the first step? Setting performance standard, target fixed, target given to the employees, standards decided. Now in the second step, what was that? Measurement of actual performance. The management or the supervisor or the manager who is present over there, who has taken the responsibility, will measure the actual performance of the employees, means he will observe, he will keep eye on the actual performance of the employees. And third one is comparison of actual performance with the standards, means what? He will compare the standard, performance standard which was fixed, that performance standard which was fixed in the first step, they will compare the actual performance with the performance standards and find out, and they will try to find out, means they will try to get is it matching the standards, or is there any deviations in the actual performance? So that's why fourth step, that is analyzing deviations. Fourth one, analyzing deviations. Analyzing deviations. Analyzing deviations. So in the fourth step, deviations will be analyzed. Analyzing deviations means what? Over here, compared the performance, and in the fourth one, trying to find out is there any deviation? Deviations. Another question is when there will be deviations. If while comparing the actual performance with the standards, management found that yes, it is perfectly matching. Perfectly matching means it is up to the mark, it is according to standards, then there will not be any deviations. There will not be any deviations. But if while comparison of the actual performance with the standards, if any deviation is found means what? The actual performance is not according to the standards, then that deviations will be analyzed and taking corrective steps. The next one, after analyzing the deviations, next one will be taking corrective steps. I am writing over here that taking corrective steps. And in the fifth step, the corrective steps will be taken about those deviations. So dear students, as I told you earlier that today's video lecture is about controlling process. In this, I am going to give you the brief idea, or we can say that summary of the controlling process. As we discussed today, it is in front of you that total 5 steps are there. First step, setting performance standard. Second one, this first we discussed. In the second one, measurement of actual performance. It is also discussed today. And third one, comparison of actual performance with the standards. Fourth one, that is analyzing deviations. And fifth one, which I have written over here, taking corrective steps. So like this, total 5 steps. There are total 5 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, and fifth one is over here. Total 5 steps. These are called as steps. Steps of the controlling process. So entire controlling process is divided in 5 steps, which is on the board written as well as discussed with you. So in the coming videos, you will find the separate question about the performance standards, then about the measurement, then about the comparison, how it is compared, separate question about analyzing deviations as well as the corrective steps. So this we will discuss in the coming lectures. Dear students, so far in business studies, we have finished 7 chapters and 8th chapter which is running, and in this also I am that near to complete. I think it is around 50% chapter is completed till now, around 50%, not exactly 50%, because you know that after deleting few the topics from your business studies, so now it is business studies as well as all the subjects, so syllabus has been reduced. Then also I am saying that we are near to finish your business studies, because since it is 8th chapter, so slowly and silently, not silently actually, but slowly we are near to complete the syllabus. Few more steps are there, you know syllabus already. So it's my suggestion to all of you, those who are not yet serious regarding the studies, be serious, my dear students, because there is no other option. You have to study like this only, that is online lectures you have to attend. And as we were listening that by 21st of the September, all over the India, many schools as well as colleges are going to open, but hardly few states could open their schools and colleges, especially such states where the COVID-19 cases are increasing. So they have decided that we will wait for some more days. So now we can expect that in the next month, maybe. Okay, so that's why I am saying that start studying, start preparing notes, and sincerely watch all the video lectures, and don't forget to like, share and comment my video lectures. Okay, so that's all for the day. Thank you very much for your love, affection, and thank you very much for your kind cooperation. Enjoy yourself.